They say that New York City is a melting pot, and if you've been here before, you certainly know how true that is. As you walk down the streets and avenues here, you can see people from all over the world, hear many different languages, and even smell a wonderful tapestry of international food. That's all thanks to immigration. Let's discuss.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. This is Happy English Podcast, episode 742, Immigration in America. Immigration has played a central role in the history of the United States. From the early settlers in the 1600s to the millions of people who have arrived over the centuries, immigrants have continuously shaped this nation's culture, economy, and identity. Immigration has even played a huge role in my family. My grandparents on both sides all immigrated here from Italy in the early 1900s. The first significant wave of immigration began in the 19th century with people arriving from Europe, particularly Ireland, Germany, and later, Italy and Eastern Europe. These immigrants sought a better life, often fleeing poverty, famine, or political unrest in their home countries. They came here to achieve the American dream. However, life in America wasn't always easy, and immigrants often faced challenges such as discrimination, language barriers, and difficult living conditions. According to one of my grandfathers, they had to learn English to survive and thrive here. As the U.S. continued to grow, so did its population, with people coming from all corners of the globe. The late 20th and early 21st centuries have seen large numbers of immigrants from Latin America, Asia, and Africa, all contributing more to diversifying the population. Today, the U.S. is one of the most culturally diverse countries in the world, often described as a melting pot where different cultures blend together to form a unique American identity. These days, even though immigration remains a hot-button issue in American politics, most people believe that immigration is one of America's greatest strengths, contributing to its rich cultural tapestry and ongoing innovation. And now, let's have a look at some of the key vocabulary from this lesson. The first term is melting pot, which is an idiom that means a place where people from different cultures and ideas come to live together. For example, New York City is often described as a melting pot with people from all over the world living and working together. The U.S. has been called a melting pot because of its diverse population and cultural influences. In a melting pot society, different traditions and customs mix to create something new. Next, we have a hot button issue. A hot button issue is a controversial or highly debated topic that provides strong opinions and emotions. Here are some examples. Immigration is a hot-button issue in American politics, with different sides offering varying perspectives. The use of nuclear energy is a hot-button issue in a lot of countries these days. As you may have heard, gun control is another hot-button issue that divides public opinion in the U.S. The last term for today is cultural tapestry. A tapestry is a colorful work of art created on a fabric. It's composed of many different colors and shapes. With this image, we have a cultural tapestry, which is a society made up of people from various cultures and traditions. Here are some examples. Here in New York City, there are various cultural festivals that celebrate the cultural tapestry of the city. These showcase music, food, and art from different international communities. The cultural tapestry of America is enriched by the diverse backgrounds of its people. Each new wave of immigrants adds to the cultural tapestry of the United States. Keep in mind, the best way to remember this and any other word or phrase in English is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. And check this out. Did you know that you can get the chance to practice this kind of English with me directly? You can get more practice using your English when you join my Podcast Learners Study Group. There, you can make new friends. Join us for live group lessons every week where we practice these podcast lessons together. Plus, you get access to the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And on top of that, each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and writing checked by me. To learn more, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose podcast lesson 742. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.